right now give it up for my main man, Simon Chan.
Let's hear from Mr. Simon Chan.
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Simon Chan.
You know, getting back to the self-development, because I always like to talk about it. Sometimes, you know, you buy a book, or you people say it's expensive, whatever. Sometimes the book, all you need is one idea that can change your business. Okay, like even when you go to USANA convention, right, or event like today, it could be any event. Sometimes you're not going to remember everything, but all it takes one idea, one aha moment that can change something. You know, how many of you are going to convention? Right, awesome. You know, convention event is so important. One of the things that helped me grow in the last 2 years is, especially the last year, right, we had those problems, is I actually developed a policy. If you want to work with me, like for example, I sponsor you, and you don't go to convention, I just tell you don't sign up. I refuse to take your phone call because you guys know, have you ever met, I mean, Mike, have you ever met anyone who's been successful, makes over $1,000 a week, who's never been to convention? Never. Have you met anyone who's successful doesn't go to convention? I've never met anyone who's successful doesn't go to convention. So if you're not going to be successful, then you're wasting your time. You're wasting my valuable time to train you. So I might as well, I don't want to make the $200 by signing up. Just don't join USANA. I don't want you. Okay? And that actually has helped grow my business because it's allowed me to focus my time on the people who really going to be future leaders instead of working with the people who are just like coming in and not serious. So convention is huge. It's important. I'm not saying you have to be as strict as I am about it, but it's just like not working you down if you don't come. But that's how important it is. Okay, it's very, very important. And every convention, I've always learned one thing. Yeah, one year I learned something that made me an extra $60,000 to help me jump to like Ruby. 1 year. There's one thing, just one strategy in marketing to open up my mind. You know, and I'm going to talk about, you know, my first convention. That's when I got the vision to go out to Asia. But before I want to go into that, I want to share one thing about the. I was just talking to someone before about the mindset, by changing the way you think. You know, sometimes we say that, in my situation, my situation is like this, like that. Stop thinking. Stop saying to yourself, my situation. Because when you say my situation, you're making it sound like you, and do you ever say this to yourself, my situation? You're making it sound like you're different from everyone else. But the reality is, your problems, your situation is the same. Everyone's got problems. Everyone's got bad situations. I got bad situations, right? You got bad, but we still make it happen. So just by saying my situation is this, you're making it sound like, you're making excuses already. There's no excuses. No excuses. You can either make money or make excuses. The second thing was, you know, I met another associate was like, you want to be successful and do everything what successful people want to do, right? Copy them. So it's good. And, you know, they've been in business for 1 month or so, talk to only 12 people. So if you want to be successful, that's good. I mean, you're here learning the training, but if you want to be successful, you can't take 1 month to talk to 12 people. You need to talk to 12 people in 2 days, not 1 month. If you're going to, you know, talk to 12 people in a month, it's going to be like, you know, the network marketing for dummies, the 5-year plan. It's going to be like the ultra dummy plan with 20 years to be successful. All right, well, it's going to take forever because this business is you got to go fast, right? You know how fast it is? It's like. Fast is like when you have all these text messages calling you, all these phone calls. Oh, you got to follow up with these people. It's so stressful. It's stressful. I got so many people to follow up. I don't even have time. Like, I got to call this person. I got another phone call at 1, another phone call at 1:30, a follow-up at 2. I got to drive here to do a presentation at 3. When it's crazy like that, that's when you know your business is growing. And that's when the business is fun. This business is fun when you're going fast, right? Right? But when you have like nothing to do, one meeting all day, and then the rest of the day you're at home, I'm telling you, that's miserable. Boring. Right? Mike knows. Mike, he's always working. Right? You have like one meeting set up and you're done for the day. What are you going to do? You're like so boring. But when you're like, oh, I got calls here, your phone's ringing off the hook. You got like 5, 10 phone calls to make. That's when you're growing, and you got to get into that frantic pace. And you got to do that for like I said, the dummy plan, 5-year plan, and you'll make big money. Most people, they take it slow. There's no urgency. And that's one of the toughest things in mindsets. Like if you take 5 people a month, yeah, no one's going to fire you. Oh, you'll make you feel comfortable. You're not growing. You're fooling yourself. You're not growing. Okay, you got to go fast, the fast pace. And some people say, oh, I don't have time. Everyone has time. It's just a matter of time management, right? I want to talk about time a little bit because I'm probably the most anal people about time. Okay, because time, when you first start off, you think, oh, if I have more people to talk to, I can make more money. I make more customers to make more money. The limit. What's the only limiting factor that prevents you from making more? Like, for example, how can I make $2 million a year in USANA? What's the only thing that holds me back?
Yourself, talk to more people.
Yeah.